4 years from now, after the 2027 World Cup, the number of bilateral men's ODI be significantly reduced. So much so, urged the MCC committee that between tournaments, the format should only be played in the 12 months prior to a World Cup. The MCC Cricket Committee, comprising of former England men's team captains Mike Gatting and Owen Morgan, current English women's team skipper Heather Knight, former cricketer Claire Connor, Sri Lankan icon Kumar Sangakkara, South Africa's most successful captain Graeme Smith, and Ashes winner and retired Australian coach Justin Langer. They have called, in the words of its chairman Gatting, for the global game to be reset, looking at the number of franchise T20 leagues popping up around the globe, and strongly advised the ICC that bilateral ODIs be done away with, other than in the 12 months before a World Cup, to increase the quality and create much needed space in the global cricketing calendar. Thoughts, Jamie?
Look, it's not surprising because of all that we've heard and seen about the health of one-day cricket. I have no doubt in my mind that that format needs some kind of a reset, a revamp. We've heard ideas, certain suggestions. I still think it's rather gimmicky. But I just go back to someone like Ben Stokes at 31, having such a massive hand on becoming on England becoming the first-time World Cup winners after so many years, saying that, you know what, I don't value the game as much that I want to come back and defend that trophy in India, and the amount of players, turning their back on international cricket and going and playing T20 leagues. This year itself, we have 3 T20 leagues full of big money starting. 2 have come up. One is about to start this weekend. So it's against that backdrop that I think all these recommendations have been made. I find bilaterals the most boring thing to watch these days. But I've also found them very, very boring since I first started watching. The first World Cup I watched from ball 1 to ball to the end, which was 1996. Literally in 96, at the age of 15, I would walk away from the TV after 15 overs. So the fact that I'm still here and watching one days tells you a bit of how much of a dinosaur I am. But look, I mean, it's just a recommendation. There's nothing to say that these recommendations are going to be implemented, but it's a wake-up call for the ICC if they haven't realized that people like Sangakkara, Owen Morgan, Mike Gatting, Heather Knight, Graeme Smith, who've really made names because of their success as one-day players, are saying that, you know what, stop one days for 3 of the 4 years between World Cups.